Hello, hello, hello. What's up? It's your girl, Twan The Mystik from housemystic.com. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, what's up? I am Twan The Mystik, and thanks for tuning in. So today's reading, of course, we're going to be talking all about December 2023. We're going to talk about, what comes up, but I want to see what comes up with your love, money, career, all that good stuff, okay? So, if you're not new here, you already know what I'm going to say. Go ahead and light your candles, light your incense, and light your blunts because we're about to get real deep, okay, with this reading. And if you love deep, insightful, and accurate readings, definitely hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new, okay? So yeah, let's go ahead and get into these piles. Okay, so these are the piles right here. They're kind of on camera, they look crooked or whatever. I guess that's where my camera's at. Okay, we'll fix it. So pile one is the universe has your back deck. And then no, this is not citrine. This is calcite, orange calcite. Then we have the spirit allies deck with the selenite crystal. And then we have the what is this called again? Oh, Wisdom Oracle Cards deck, okay, with the citrine crystal, okay? So pick the crystal or the deck that you feel the most drawn to, and then go to the timestamps in my description or in my comment section and go to the corresponding timestamp, and I will see you there. Hello, hello, hello. What's up, pile one? Those of you that chose pile number one, this is your message. You're reading all about what's going to be happening for you during December 2023. We're going to see what comes up regarding your love life, your career in general. Like, we just going to see, okay? So I have this deck. We're going to shuffle the cards from here. Then I also have some pre-shuffled cards. Then we're going to be choosing from my bowl of answers. You already know the vibes. So yeah, let's get into it, okay? So first of all, the fact that you picked the orange calcite definitely makes me think that December may be a month where it's almost like, because what I keep hearing is like you trusting your gut feelings, trusting your emotions, trusting how you feel rather than just logic. Like, I feel like your intuition is going to be speaking to you, maybe your body. And when I say your body, how can I explain this? Like, I feel like this is my very intuitive group, okay? Because I feel like your body gives you a lot of messages too. Like, if someone's for you, if someone's not for you, if like, it's like you're very sensitive, or maybe even if you don't consider yourself super intuitive, I feel like this month you are going to be super intuitive, and I feel like your body's going to be telling you who's right for you, who's not right for you, the foods that are right for you, the environments that are right for you. Like, I don't know, like something about your physical body is very sensitive right now. So pay attention to, oh, okay. Can't take all them cards. So yeah, pay attention to what like emotions come up, and then even physical sensations when you're around certain people or when you're in certain environments. Like, how do you feel? Okay, so yeah. Sorry, I've just been shuffling for mad long. Okay. We're gonna choose two. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, so the bottom says, my fearless freedom lights up the world. Then we have hope is a conduit for miracles. Oh, we're going to keep that up there. And then we have the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. So yeah, this is kind of making me think of what I just said. I think in December, you're going to be trusting more of your emotions rather than logic. And I don't mean in like you're just going to be making crazy decisions or something like that. But I feel like your intuition is going to be guiding you very heavily, even though logic may try to be like, girl, what are you doing? Or boy, what are you doing? like things aren't going to be making logical sense, but your intuition is going to be really helping you navigate this month. But we're going to see what else comes up. But I'm wondering if it's because Mercury is going retrograde on the 13th. Probably. This is because Mercury is all about logic, okay? So I feel like your intuition is going to be taking over, but not in a way where you're just going to be making dumb decisions, like I said. Well, intuition wouldn't let you make dumb decisions anyway. So, but I feel like there's certain things where you're just going to have to trust how you feel, even though logic may be like, I don't know about this, and will make you feel skeptical. But yeah, let's just see what else is coming up, because I'm like, what? Okay. Okay. Six of Cups. Three of Wands. Okay. The Magician. Look, don't judge my cards. I use these cards literally several times a day. So that's why they look like this. Okay. And then we also got Page of Pentacles. Okay. Sorry, pile number one. Okay, so this, for some reason, okay, because we have Six of Cups that talks about the past. That card is usually about the past, childhood, stuff like that. But then Three of Wands has to do with the future, like the near future or the far ahead future. Well, we'll just more so say the near future, since it's like, if you look really close, the little boats, they're almost there. They're not quite there yet. So it's making me think of near future. So I feel like what's going on with you during December, it's almost like you're going through a rebirth. You're going through a rebirth, and it's requiring you to let go of the past. It's requiring you to let go of the past, because I feel like the past is what's got your logical brain being like, nope, this is not like, because I feel like there's some type of new opportunity. Maybe it's like a new relationship, a new job, a new something, new lifestyle, like something is new here. Something new has entered your life, or will be entering your life. And it kind of got you like, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. And like, you're looking to the past and you're like, oh, well, this happened in the past and this happened. And remember when that happened and this turned out like this. So it makes you kind of be like, okay, well, I'm going to be logical and not trust this new beginning, whatever this is, like this new relationship, this new friendship, this new job, these new things that are kind of like entering your life. Is you're kind of like, I don't know. But I really feel like the fact that we have hope is a conduit for miracles. I feel like that's your intuition talking to you, saying like, be optimistic about this new beginning. Be optimistic about what we are putting into your life at this time, even though it may not be making logical sense right now, but trust how you feel. Trust how it's making you feel. Okay. And then even the fact that it says, the moment I embrace peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. And the fact that the other card, like I said, is hope is the conduit for miracles, is just making me think that like, Spirit is saying, stop worrying. Like, stop worrying about this new beginning, this new phase of your life, because I feel like you're entering a phase of your life where it's like, oh, this is giving me goosebumps. What you say goes, what you say manifests. You know what I mean? But for the better, for the better, not in like a, you're just speaking negative stuff into existence. I feel like you've been praying, you've been asking Spirit for new, for change, stuff like that. But it's like when it enters your life, you're like, ooh, this is suspicious. This is suspicious. This doesn't make logical sense. You know what I mean? or it feels too good to be true, or because I feel like there's a lot of blessings coming to you right now or in December. I even want to say in January, like there's a lot of new beginnings and blessings entering your life, but you're real skeptical, and spirit is wanting you to trust yourself, okay? Trust how you feel. And I also just saw in my head like a need for like a cleanse, like a need for cleansing your aura, because I feel like there's a lot of your past still weighing on you. So you're looking at it as, oh, I'm looking back to at things from my past because that's the logical thing to do. Like I keep hearing logic. I'm wondering if some of you guys are earth or air signs. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you're looking to the past like, oh, this, and this happened. So that means I can't trust this, you know? So I feel like spirit is wanting you to get out of your head. Because, yeah, you're entering a phase like, because, like, okay, even look how the Page of Pentacles, how he's holding this coin. Like, well, she's holding this coin. But it's like, it's making me think of like, I want it, I got it. Like, look how she's focusing so much on this coin. Because for some reason, it like with it being with the magician, it's just making me think of like manifestation, like all these things that are beginning to enter your life right now are because you manifested it. Like the fact that we have hope is a conduit for miracles lets me know you've been praying, you've been affirming, you've been saying these certain things. Well, that's affirming. You've been trying to remain positive and stuff like that. And then finally things are starting to pop up for you and like positive things are popping up for you, but you're like still skeptical. But it's understandable. It really is. Because if you've experienced a lot of crazy stuff, it's just like, how can you trust it? You know, how can you trust it? So yeah, let's see what else comes up here. Let's see. I want to do these cards. Confidence. Oh. Yeah, see, this is spirit saying trust yourself. The fact that you have confidence and willpower. And then healing. Oh, okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, so the fact that we have confidence and willpower, that just makes me think of like what I said. You're being called to trust yourself, trust how you feel, trust that like your prayers are now being answered. This is not too good to be true. That's what I keep hearing. Like, this is not too good to be true. This is what you prayed for and now it's here. So accept these gifts with gratitude. And then the fact that we have healing as well. I think you're doing a lot of healing because I don't know, you've been through a lot, pile 1. I was about to say pile 3. I haven't done pile 3 yet, but maybe you need to watch pile 3. But you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. So I think that's why it's hard for you to accept good things, that good things are finally starting to happen to you, happen for you. Because it's like, it's almost like, are you sure, spirit? Are you sure? Or is this just another thing where I'm just going to be like, this is some bullshit, you know? Like, it's time for you to accept your good. Let's see what else comes up here. Psychic development, interesting. Oh yeah, and I was talking about intuition, right? Wow, okay. Honoring your energy. Please, honoring your energy. Please. What did I say? I literally said, trust how you feel. I'm getting goosebumps. Trust how you feel. I can't make this up. Perception. You can't make this up. Like, literally. Because, literally, with psychic development here, it's like your intuition, your feelings are telling you, like, this new beginning, whatever this new beginning is right for you. But logic is like, nah, this is too good to be true, because remember X, Y, Z, A, B, and C happened. So why would this be any better? Or, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like you are used to disappointment or something like that. Things falling apart, things not going right. But I feel like, Pile One, I don't know why I feel so happy for you. I almost want to cry. I almost want to cry a little bit, because it's almost like, damn, finally. Oh, I said this for the earth signs, didn't I? In my reading. Go check out my Instagram. That link is in my description. But I literally said that for the earth signs. And I think I mentioned the earth signs in this reading. And it's almost like, damn, finally, like the things I've been praying for are finally here. But it's like you're almost afraid to accept them, because you're like, I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want to be heartbroken. I don't want to get my hopes up. But look, we have hope is hope is the conduit for miracles. So it's okay. Like, Pile One, like, I feel like you're so anxious to accept good things. So trust these positive things, these positive developments that are occurring in your life. Okay? Like, really trust how you feel. Like, the fact that it says honoring your energy is so funny. Okay, so we have perception too. So yeah, like I said, it's time to shift your mindset. Instead of looking at the past and all the things that went wrong in the past and thinking about all the things that are wrong and terrible and why things can't work out. What if they do work out? What if this is an answer to your prayer? What if this is the best thing that's ever happened to you? How would you know if you're just constantly like in your head and thinking of all of the shit that went wrong in the past? And look, I'm talking to myself too. So no judgment at all. It's really understandable. But I feel like with perception and willpower here and healing, I think spirit is wanting you to, like heal your mindset. And this is the perfect time with Mercury retrograde coming up, because you can use that time to like really shed light on your subconscious, your psyche. Like, what's in there? Like, what's going on in there that makes you feel like everything is just going to be a disappointment? And it could be because you've been disappointed, which is totally understandable. So yeah, pay attention to that. Okay. So, oh yeah, I want to choose from the love deck to see what's going on with your love life. Pile number 1 for December 2023. Pile number 1. What's going on with their love life during December 2023? Ooh, okay. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And then, you deserve love. You are lovable. What? I can't make this up. Y'all saw me shuffle. Y'all saw that. Ooh, and pay attention to the red flags. Okay. And what does it say? The signs are cautioning you. Okay. Oh, and I want to choose one more. Okay. Oh, 2 came out. Wow. I cannot make this up. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It was really supposed to be one card that came out, but that came out. And then at the bottom, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking. What did I say? Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, so that's very interesting. That is very, very interesting, because of the fact that I was talking about new things are entering your life, and you're kind of like, whoa. Well, this happened and this happened and this happened. So how can I expect this to happen? if all of this happened, you know what I mean? And that's why I feel like pay attention to the red flags, the signs are cautioning you, is making me think of like, that's what you're thinking. Oh, the red flags, there's red flags, look at these red flags. But but I feel like it's more so your perception that is make you think like, okay, this is a red flag and this is a red flag and this is a red flag. You know what I mean? Of course, like if it's red flags for real, of course, like trust that. Trust, run if you feel like you need to run. But the fact that we have a new person has stirred your romantic feelings and then express your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture, is making me think that like you are having a hard time trusting this new relationship, this new friendship, just the new in general, because you're just used to things falling apart. You're used to things falling apart, things not working out. So like every little thing to you is a red flag. But of course, like I said, if there's really a lot of red flags, it's like, do what you got to do. But for some reason, to me, this is making me think more so of like your logic trying to make you perceive things in a certain way. If that makes sense. I feel like I want to pull one more card just so we can make sure that, like, let's clarify this pay attention to the red flags card. Okay, healing family issues. Okay, so your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So, yeah, it's just making me think of like what I said as far as past, kind of like past things you've seen, maybe with your parents or maybe even in your own life where you're just like, or like maybe even if you're someone that has like a child with somebody else and you just are like, I don't know about all of it. Like I think you're just very cautious with your heart because of maybe you have issues with your children's father or mother, or your parents had issues, or like, like just things like that you've seen in your life. So it makes you kind of like, I don't know about this, I don't know about this. But I feel like as you work through those feelings, it's like your perception is going to be changing. Okay? So yeah, let's move on and talk about what's in. Actually, no. Before we do that, let's okay, so I was going to choose from the orange bowl of answers, but I wanted to choose from my love bowl of answers first because I'm like, okay, let's clarify this some more. Let's clarify this some more. Okay. It's making sense now. Okay. I had to look and I'm like, what? So now it's okay because it makes me think of what I just said with the pay attention to the red flags and healing family issues, because we got let go of your ex. Okay, y'all can't really see that because I wrote so with pen with this. And then we have words and actions not matching. Be fucking for real. So the fact that we have these two together, let go of your ex, words and actions not matching, that's definitely make me think of like, that's what you've experienced with friendships, with lovers, like that's what you experience. So that's why you're kind of looking at like, okay, this person, red flag, I don't know, this is a red flag, I feel like this is a red flag, you know what I mean? And I think it's because you're still holding on to certain things having to do possibly with your ex, with your like things happen with your parents, your family, so yeah. But then we got positive attitude. Y'all can't see that. I don't know why I keep showing it to you guys. But then we also got positive attitude. So I do think it's super important for you to like release the past. Like December is really about releasing the past and moving forward and not letting your ex, like things that happen with your ex, things that happen with your parents, to make you not trust what's being given to you now. Okay? Then we also have nice legs. Okay, so maybe this person likes your legs. I don't know. I don't know. And one more. Main character energy. Interesting. Okay, so it's almost making me think of what I said as far as like your prayers being answered, because it's almost like, I don't know if some of you guys did some scripting, or you just been visualizing, or you just, like I said, been praying, affirming, things like that. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, like, with main character energy, it's making me think of, like, this is your life. This is your movie. Okay. This is your movie. You're the script writer. Okay. So I feel like you said you wanted these certain things, and now it's here, and you're just like, I don't know about this. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah. Okay. So now let's choose from the other bowl of answers, now that we got those little messages about love. But like I said, if you really feel like the red flags are like some real serious red flags, run. Okay? Run. But for some reason in this spread, and with what came out, it's making me think, yeah, it's more so of like a perception thing. But yeah, trust yourself. I'm just a random person on the internet. Okay? Okay. So let's see what's coming out in this bowl of answers. All Me by Drake. Okay, so this month could also be all about, like, yeah, you making stuff happen. Because even how we have, hope is a conduit for miracles. That's definitely making me think that, like, a lot of blessings are coming to you this month, and you need to trust it. You need to trust it. SOS by SZA. Okay. So, well, first of all, this song is about her ex and releasing her ex. This song is all about her releasing her ex. So I don't know if you recently broke up with someone, or in the past, like recent past, or maybe 3 years ago, 4 years ago, who knows? But yeah, I feel like, yeah, this is all about releasing your ex. But then the fact that it says SOS, though, I feel like with all me being here, it's almost like you saving yourself. You saving yourself, or even like a knight in shining armor energy, or like just the spirits, the spirit realm, or spirit guys, or whatever, like bringing in the things that you've prayed for, the things that you asked for. Don't let your emotions cloud your judgment, okay? Perception. Perception, okay? Because I feel like your emotions, or like, I would even say logic, is making you feel like, oh no, this is good. This is too good to be true. Let's get it out of here. No, this is not real. Yeah, I don't think that. Okay, save your money for that important purchase. So some of y'all are going to be making some important purchases during December. Work has all of my attention. There's no one else. This is for my love bowl of answers. I don't know why it's in here, but here we are. So this is kind of, since this is another love message, this is making me think of what I said with like the pay attention to the red flags. Like, it's not too good to be true. Okay, it's not too good to be true. And the red flags that you're I guess, noticing are more so, well, maybe like, if you feel like it's, like I said, if you feel like you're seeing something that's just like really like a no-go for you, then okay. But I feel like for some of you guys, it's like, it's a perception thing. And this is just you or spirit kind of confirming to you, like, this person is genuine, and it's not like they're talking to a lot of people, or that they're deceiving you, or something like that. Because maybe some of you guys are wondering if this new person is deceiving you, or maybe someone you're currently with, if they're deceiving you. But look, we're not trying to just talk only about love, okay? Production: music producer, film, photographer, director, factory line, inventor. Okay, so even though this is talking about production, for some reason this is just making me think of things being manifested for you. Like positive things manifesting for you, like your intentions becoming physical. Because you've been praying, you've been affirming, but I also feel like you've been working on yourself. So a lot of that, like a lot of things you've been trying to manifest is now beginning to become your physical reality, okay? Libra. So look, the fact that we have Libra here is funny because we keep talking about relationships. So yeah, maybe for some of you guys, this is a Libra or one of the cardinal signs, Cancer, Libra, Aries, Capricorn, or maybe you're a Libra or one of the other cardinal signs. Yeah. And then we also have entrepreneurship looks good on you. Okay, so yeah, if there's like certain things you've been, or not certain things, but yeah, certain ideas you've been wanting to work on, or you've been wanting to move more into entrepreneurship, this may be a really good time for you to get into that. Okay, I feel like y'all's reading was a little all over the place because I think y'all are a little all over the place because I feel like your mind is kind of playing some tricks on you a little bit. And I don't mean in like a don't trust when your mind is telling you something, but I feel like this month is all about trusting your intuition and not allowing like past things that have happened to you to not accept the good things that are trying to happen to you, whether it's in love, career, life in general. I think things are looking up for you, but it's just hard for you to accept a little bit because you're just like so used to things falling apart. Okay, so that was your reading, pile number one. Y'all's reading got extra long, but I felt like y'all needed to hear all of this. Okay, so that was your reading, pile number one. If it resonated with you, let me get let's see, a bow and arrow emoji in the comments, because Cupid, I feel like Cupid is about to hit you if Cupid has not already hit you. Okay, or like there's gonna be some type of renewal in your love life, okay? And just your life in general. Like I feel like you're gonna be falling in love with your life again. Oh, look, self-love, self-care, pamper yourself. I didn't even see this. Okay, so yeah, trust these positive things that are coming to you. Okay, because spirit wants to bless you, but it's like you're like, what the fuck is this? Like, are you sure, spirit? Okay, so yeah, let me get a bow and arrow in the comments, okay? And make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. If you feel called to tip me, that information is in the description. If you feel called to follow me on all social media platforms, that's in the description. Check out my website, housemystic.com, where you can purchase all of my art. I paint on canvas, clothes, and bags. Okay, so yeah, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello. Those of you that chose pile number 2, with the selenite crystal and the what is this, a Spirit Allies deck? Yeah. So yeah, let's get into your reading all about what's occurring for you during December 2023. Okay? So the fact that you chose the selenite, this could be a year of, or why I say the year? Okay. So maybe this, whatever happens this month is going to be affecting the following year, since we are about to move into 2024. So I feel like this is going to be a year of like really letting go, or a month, but we'll say a year, like next year or something, like really letting go. I feel like there could be some friends you're letting go of, people you're letting go of. Like, okay, I said friends and people. Friends are people. So yeah, certain people, like friends, like maybe a romantic relationship, a job where you used to live at or you're currently living at or something. But I definitely feel like you are letting go. You're letting go of a lot. Okay? So let's see. And we're actually going to read from the book for these because I like the little messages on there. Cleopatra and Leo. That's funny that this is 3 and then 53. Okay. So yeah, let's see what the book says. We're not going to read the whole thing for them. We'll just get the gist of it, just so we can know the message. So Cleopatra, my feminine energy makes me strong. Cleopatra is an embodiment of divine feminine energy and the power that comes with that. There is feminine energy within each of us. It can be seen in the concept of yin and yang and countless others. The power that lies with the divine femininity is graceful, beautiful, nurturing, and compassionate. Cleopatra reminds you not to let others underestimate you or the power of the divine feminine. Practice embodying the goddess within you when you are searching for an extra boost of confidence. Oh, wow. And then we have Leo here. Okay. Journal prompt. How could I have fun exploring my divine feminine energy and inner goddess? Okay, so let's go ahead and just move on to Leo. Okay. Leo is the daring reminder that you can create your own experience in this lifetime. Leo is a leader, giving you permission to lead in your own way. You deserve the life you've been dreaming of. Okay. Okay, let's see. Dreaming of, where was I? Okay, the universe is rooting and believes in you. You just have to believe in yourself. Manifesting the reality you want is creating it. Each day, imagine yourself living your best life. Take note of what you smell, taste, and how you feel at the moment. Picture your surroundings with clear details. Let this manifestation practice work its magic as you experience the life you want to be living by holding the frequency of it in this present moment. What does my ideal life look like? Okay, so there might be some messages for you in pile 1, but I feel like pile 1 was just, the messages were so specific that I'm like, are people going to even resonate with pile 1? like, I feel like a few people will, but yeah, so maybe there might be some messages for you in pile 1, so go check it out. But yeah, I feel like you're, like I said at the beginning, I feel like you're letting go of a lot of things, like, and maybe one of them is low self-esteem during this month, because I think like you're going to start realizing just how powerful you are, just how popping you are, just how gorgeous you are, just how handsome you are, just how intelligent you are, just how magical you are. Like, you're going to be noticing a lot more of these things about yourself this month, okay? But especially the confidence, I feel like you're going to be releasing a lot of like inhibitions. You're going to be releasing a lot of shyness, like kind of holding yourself back and just holding back from, expressing yourself, or like showing the world your certain talents and ideas, or, things like that. I see you, just believing in yourself a lot more. And I think you're going to also be seeing a lot of things in your reality that make you think like, dang, I prayed for this, or dang, I manifested this, or dang, like, I said this, you know what I mean? So I really feel like there might be some messages for you in pile one. But it's almost like you're going to be speaking things into existence where you're just like, wow, I said this. This is what I asked for, and this is now happening. Okay, like, you know? So, yeah, let's see what else we have here. Now we got the pre-shuffle cards. Oh, and I forgot to tell y'all, we are going to be talking about your love life as well. And we're going to be pulling from the bowl of answers. And I also have like a love bowl of answers that we're going to choose from too when I get to the love cards, okay? Okay. So, let's see what we have here. Ooh, 10 of Swords, okay. Five of Cups, oh my. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. And the Sun, wow. Wow, we got all these gloomy cards, but then we have the Sun. Oh, interesting. So, yeah, I do feel like there are certain people you're letting go of. There are certain people you're letting go of, like, and I feel, because, like, with the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Cups, it makes me think of, like, betrayal. It makes me think of disappointments, betrayal, things falling apart. But the fact that you have the Cleopatra and the Leo card and the Sun card, is almost like the storm is over, though. The storm is over. So yeah, it may not even be this month, like you're just cutting people off or whatever. I feel like this could be what's been going on with you for maybe a while now. You've been having to like cut people off. You've been having to like kind of, yeah, separate yourself, distance yourself. You know what I mean? And kind of look at the lessons, I guess. Like looking at the lessons and looking at like, you know, like, why did this happen? What did I learn from this? Like, yeah, I just see you like taking a step back from certain people. And the fact that you have the Sun card, it's almost like you've seen what you don't want. You've seen what you don't want. And you're now ready to create the reality of what you do want. You know what I mean? Because even how it said, what did it say? Where's the book? Let me look at it again. Yeah, you deserve the life you've been dreaming of. The universe is rooting for and believes in you. You just have to believe in yourself. Manifesting the reality you want is creating it. Each day, imagine yourself living your best life. Okay. So yeah, and I feel like, yeah, you just experienced a lot of disappointments. Yeah, y'all check out part one. But I feel like that's over now. Like, I feel like that's over now. And then even for a lot of you guys, maybe it's not even like, oh, relationships and stuff like that or career. It's just maybe even the fact that so many things has happened to you. It's like your self-esteem is very, I don't want to say, oh, it's just so low or something like that. But it's like you question yourself. You question yourself so much to the point that it's like, it makes me think of what I said in another reading of like analysis paralysis, where it's like you're so used to things falling apart, or there's just, well, no, that's not analysis paralysis. But we'll talk about analysis paralysis. But I think you're just so used to things not going right, or just like, even if it's not you're used to things not going right, it's like you've just seen things just not go right. Like, you know, like what you want not manifesting how you wanted it. So it made you feel like, dang, can I even have what I want? Do I even deserve what I want? And the answer is yes. You definitely deserve what you want. It's just that these things that you've been through, where it's like terrible relationships or disappointments when it comes to your career, disappointments when it comes to money, like the different hardships you've been through, were all to show you what you don't want. It was all to show you what you don't want, so you can be clear on what you do want. Because maybe you weren't clear on what you wanted. But yeah, the sun, like the fact that the sun card is right under Leo, because Leo is ruled by the sun, definitely makes me think that this month, though, you're going to be feeling a lot more uplifted, because I think you've been doing a lot of inner work, or you've been trying to change your mindset, or you've been doing something that is making you be like, you know what, let me look on the brighter side of things. Let me look at what these lessons were. Let me take these lessons with me and move on, and not just stay in this energy of disappointment, you know? Or even if like certain things haven't manifested for you yet, because that's another message I'm getting here. Because I think for some of you guys, there's something that you've been wanting to manifest that's been taking a long time. Like it could be a relationship, it could be a house, it could be a car, it could be whatever. But there's something that you've been trying to manifest for a long time, and it just didn't manifest yet. But I feel like this month, though, you're going to start seeing the evidence of that manifestation. And I wonder if that's why, with whatever happens this month, is going to affect the rest of, like, it's going to affect the rest of 2024, or like 2024 in general. Like whatever happens this month is going to affect what happens in 2024 in a big way for you. Yeah, so let's just see. Let's just see what else comes out here. Duality. Joy. See? Joy. And then new beginnings. Okay, so yeah, check out pile 1. Okay, this is crazy, because I definitely feel like you're ending a phase of your life where things were just like super disappointing, or you had to wait a long time for things to happen. Like I feel like things are finally starting to manifest. Like it's been a long time coming. That's really what I'm feeling for y'all. That's a little bit of the difference between what I was talking about in the other pile. But it's like you've been waiting on something for a long time, but now it's here. Maybe you don't see it just yet, but it's in your energy. It's in your energy, and it's about to manifest. Something you've been waiting on for such a long time is about to manifest in December. Okay? Answer, see? An answer to your prayer. Like something you've been waiting on for a long time is now here. And I just feel like I don't know, I don't know, pile 2. I feel like things just weren't going right. You're just like, Spirit, I've been asking you for the same thing for a month, 2 months, 7 months, a year, several years. You know what I mean? Like you've been waiting for this thing for a long time, and I feel like it's finally here. Finding. I can't. Okay? I literally cannot. Okay? Because literally, the answers, finding the answers. And then maybe there's even some tricky situations that you were in that like you've been wondering, how am I going to get out of this situation? How am I going to overcome a lot of these obstacles that I've been experiencing? And you're getting the answer to your prayers, because maybe you've been experiencing a lot of difficult things, and you're just like, okay, when is my breakthrough coming? When is what I need coming? And it's here. Okay, December, a lot of things are about to unfold for you in such a powerful way where you're just like, oh, I can breathe. Like I can breathe, or this thing is finally here. Like, wow. Financial health. Oh my. Okay. So yeah, so for a lot of you guys, this is you worrying about your finances. You're worrying about your finances and you're just like, what can I do to increase my finances? Or I feel like there's some type of important purchase that you want to make, like, or you've been wanting to make like a new car or a new home or just something like that. You've just been waiting on the answers, not waiting on the answers, but well, yeah, I guess technically waiting on the answers because you're just like, what do I even do? What do I even do? Okay, so I see you finding answers to what you should do during December. I feel like it's almost like a divine intervention that's going to be happening where it's like you suddenly get a job, like a really, really good job, or like a really, really good opportunity, or like a really good, I don't know. I don't know. It could be anything. It literally could be anything. But I do feel like some positive, miraculous things are going to be happening for you that answers your prayers. Okay? I'm trying to think. Is there anything else that I want to talk about before we move on to the love? Um huh. I think let's choose from the bowl of answers because I want to clarify some of this, and then we'll move into the cards for love and the bowl of answers for love. Okay. Agree to disagree. Okay. Trine. Okay, good luck. Things falling into place. Like-minded people. Okay, so that's interesting. We have agree to disagree, but then we have this about like-minded people. So yeah, I do think there's some people you're cutting off. I feel like there's some people you're cutting off and you're just like, you know what? And like, it's almost like there's no hard feelings, but you're just kind of like, yeah, I'm straight. Dude, I'm straight on this. Okay. But then we also have like-minded people. So it's like, if you are cutting people off, I feel like they're going to be replaced with better people for you or whatever. But I do feel like this is also talking about what I said, where you've been praying, you've been like, hey, spirit, come on, like, where's my manifestation? Where's the thing that I want? Like, where is it? I feel like things are finally falling into place, like I said. After a period of waiting, stagnation, all of that, things are finally falling into place. Leo. So that's funny because we have Leo right over there. So maybe some of you guys are Leos, or one of the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Maybe you're one of those signs. But I think it's just putting emphasis on that Leo, what we read about that Leo card and how it has to do with you deserve the life you want to live. It's just that you have to believe in yourself. And I think it's been hard to believe in yourself because of what has happened. And maybe even like, because we have financial health here as well. So maybe your finances is a little shaky. Or like things with your career was a little shaky. You know what I mean? But Spirit is saying you can create, like, if you don't like how that is, you can create the differences, not the differences, but you can create something different. You can have something better for yourself. Let me actually move this real quick because it's starting to melt and I don't want it to get on my little lights over there. Okay, so yeah, okay. So we also have business collabs. So see how there keeps being messages about other people? You see how that keeps happening? So I do feel like there are people you're cutting off, but then there's also new people entering your life, or bonds beginning to strengthen in certain relationships where maybe you guys are ending up doing business together or whatever. But I do feel like whoever is leaving your life is being replaced. Like, and I know that sounds so crazy, but sometimes people have to leave your life to make room for somebody else. You know? So, yeah, let's see. To create more money, you must step out of your comfort zone. Okay. Okay. So this is going back to what we we're talking about, what I said. Like, you can create the reality, or you can create a different reality. Like, that's literally what I was saying. Like, you can create a different reality. You just have to believe it. You just have to believe that you can, and you probably have to step out of your comfort zone as well. And then we also got time to play. This is also, it's giving Leo. It's definitely giving Leo as well. So I feel like, yeah, you're entering a period of your life where things are flowing to you a lot easier. The answers to your prayers are flowing easier to you. Things you've been wanting to manifest, they're flowing easier to you. But yeah, you were in a period of like stagnation. You feel like you were waiting for such a long time. I'm wondering if you guys had something going on with Saturn or whatever. But I think things are finally beginning to sorry, I had to pause there. It's finally starting to unfold. It's finally starting to get better. Okay, and I feel like you're going to feel more, like, less guilty about resting and playing and having fun, you know, stuff like that. Because, yeah, I think things were just super hard for you at one point. So you're just like, nah, I can't go out. I can't do this. I can't do that. But now I think you're entering a period of your life where you are able to play. You are able to rest. You are able to have peace of mind. Wow. 111. Take action. Think positive. Your prayers will be answered. How many times did I say answered prayer? How many times did I say that in this one reading? So yeah, I definitely feel like your prayers are being answered. And then the fact that it says take action definitely makes me think like, okay, you want to create a new reality. It's time to start visualizing. It's time to start taking action on what your intuition is telling you. It's time to take action on working on yourself, because that's another thing. It's one thing to be like, okay, I want this and I'm gonna work for this and blah, blah, blah. But if you don't believe in yourself, it's just not even gonna work. Like, it's just not even gonna work if you don't even believe in yourself. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's move these to the side, because now I want to choose from the love deck. Okay, so what's going on with Pile 2's love life? Look how this says waiting, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So see how this is talking about waiting, and we've been talking a lot about waiting, but I feel like, well, actually, let's see what else comes out. All right. Wow. Okay. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, so for some of you guys, like, maybe you're already in a relationship and this is just confirming to you, like, this is the one. This is the one for you, okay? If you were doubting it, if you were wondering, this is the one, okay? Wow, okay. 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 Interesting. So, we have this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Then we also have someone from your past is returning to your life. Reconciliation. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And let's see what else. Pay attention to the red flags. Heart-to-heart conversations and healing family issues and an unrequited love separation. Okay. All right. This is interesting because I'm getting multiple messages here because the fact that we had worth waiting for under the deck made me think of like some of you guys being like, dang, where is my person? Where is my person? Where are they? And then they enter your life. They're finally entering your life. But then we also have, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, and someone is returning from your love life or from your past or whatever, is making me think that this month there could be some exes trying to make their way back to you. Okay, some people that you used to talk to or whatever, they may be trying to like work things out with you. And the fact that we have, when I shuffled again, we had unrequited love at the bottom. It says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, is making me think that like for some of you guys, I do feel like some of you guys are going to be cutting people off from your past where you're like, okay, this like, it's not giving. It's not giving. Because we even got pay attention to the red flags. So for some of you guys, it's like, nah, it's not giving. It's not giving. But for some of you guys, though, you may decide to try to work things out with this person. But let me warn you that Mercury retrograde is in December. So, you know what I mean? So pay close attention to that. Pay close attention to that. And then, yeah, so for some of you guys, I feel like there's a new person entering your life where it's like you've been waiting for such a long time and then you guys finally meet this person. Or it could be someone from your past is coming back and you decide to work something out with this person. Or it could be that someone comes back from your past and you think like, should I work it out with this person? And you're just like, nah. Like, no, I don't want to do that because we have unrequited love and then we also have separation here. So it really depends. You're going to know. So let's also choose from this bowl of answers, this love bowl of answers. Third party situation, side eye. So yeah, that's why I feel like for some of you guys, if there's someone trying to come back into your life that like maybe you got separated for a while and you had a feeling like it's because they were messing with someone else, you're right. Okay, you're right. And it's not funny, but I don't know why I'm even laughing, but you're right. Okay. Nice legs. This came out for the other pile too. Nice legs. Okay. I don't even know why I put that in here. Okay. Cuff it. Okay, so we have cuff it. So okay, let me just see what else we have. I can't make this stuff up, okay? Because we have Cuff It by Beyonce. Y'all can't see that because I wrote with pen. And we also have Let It Burn by Usher. So for some of you guys, I really feel like there's some people from your past you're deciding to cut off. You're deciding to cut off because you're like, okay, I just gotta let it burn. It's not like you wasn't doing what you needed to do. You know what I mean? But for some of you guys, it's like either this new person you decide to give a chance to, they want to cuff you, or there's someone that you're reconciling with where it do seem like things could work out with you guys that they gonna cuff you. Okay? Look, and then all I want is you, Miguel. So for some of you guys, I feel like this goes along with the third party situation because he talks about in that song, J. Cole's part says, um, celebrating my Independence Day, Will Smith. Okay. I don't remember the words right off my head, off the top of my head, but he says something like, got one, got two, got three, four girls, basically talking about how he has all these girls, but then was like, damn, I actually want you though. And I feel like you may be at a space where you're like, okay, no, because why did it take you having to deal with all of this to realize you want me? You know what I mean? But yeah, like for some of you guys, you may decide to give this person another chance. But for some of you guys, you're like, no. Look, and then we have I Should Be. Oh my God. By Drew Hill. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, because he's, what he's saying in that song, I should be your boyfriend. Girl, you know he's lying. It might seem like I'm hating. Sorry, had an interruption, but what was I talking about again? Oh, I should be. Where'd it go? Is this it right here? Well, I don't know where it went, but oh, here we go. I should be. Okay, so I should be, he says like, I should be your boyfriend. Girl, you know he's lying. I might seem like I'm hating, but I'm just relating. Step one, walk through that door. Step two, tell him this is interesting. This is interesting, and I feel like I need to do a separate reading for this, okay? Because I didn't want love to take over all the readings, okay? But I think I might need to do a separate reading for this. But yeah, I do feel like there's someone that is like wants to cuff you, okay? They want to cuff you. But I also feel like there could be people from your past also like, oh, give me another chance. Da, da, da. So there may need to be some decisions made. But I feel like for some of you guys, you may decide to cut off these old people, or you might decide to give one of these people from your past a chance. So, you know, and those of you that are in a relationship, I'm sorry, but this is what's coming out in the reading, okay? Okay. And then pay attention to the red flags. Look, that came up. And that's here too. So yeah, I do feel like there's some people you're cutting off because you're just like, why did it take you so long to realize that you wanted to be with me, or you were dealing with this other person and then you realize you want to be with me, and like, you know what I mean? So I think, yeah, we're going to have to do a separate reading for this. Like, oh, I already did that. Maybe I'll do like a love reading for 2024 or something. Nice body. Okay. Okay. So this person, someone likes your body. Okay. Beautiful hair. So someone likes your body, your hair, your legs. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I want to choose one more. Ghosted. See? I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it. Okay, there's someone from your past that maybe ghosted you or did you dirty. Okay, did you dirty. And they trying to come back. They trying to come back because something didn't work out with somebody else or whatever the case may be. And I feel like some of you guys are going to be like, nah, I can't even do that with you because like you're only realizing you want me because of something else not working out, which, you know, red flag. Yeah, I feel like someone that ghosted you is trying to come back. That's literally what I think. But yeah, let me go ahead and end this reading, okay? Because I feel like I could go all day, but we're gonna do a separate reading for love, okay? So If this reading resonated with you, let me get a lion emoji in the comments, because I definitely feel like this month is all about being confident, standing in your power, and then probably having to tell people like, like I'm gonna have to cut you off because look how you did me. No, you know what I mean? So love that for you. Okay, pile number 2. I have I forgot to say, follow me on all social media platforms. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. If you feel called to tip me, that information is in the description and in the comment section. If you want to book a reading with me, that is in the description and the comment section. If you would like to go to my website, housemystic.com, that is in the comment section and the description, to purchase some of my art. I have stickers. I paint on canvas. I paint on bags. I paint on clothes, all that good stuff. Okay. So definitely check that out. I think that's it. Yeah. So I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace. Hello, hello, hello. What's up? Those of you that chose pile number 3 with the citrine crystal. And what deck is this again? Universal Wisdom Oracle deck. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle, choose some cards out of there, or out of here. And then I also have some pre-shuffled cards that we'll get into. Okay, so let's see. We're going to be talking about, what's going on with you in December. We're going to be talking about money, love, career, basically just whatever comes up, but we want to focus on those things kind of, okay? So let's see. Healing and music of the spheres. Okay. So healing, that's funny because a healing card came up in another pile. What pile was that? I can't even remember because it's been a few hours. Actually, it's been a few hours. And then I filmed pile 1 like days ago. Anyway, so healing. And then we got to cover her up, okay? Music of the spheres. Okay, we're not even going to show y'all that card because she is nude, okay? So for some reason, this is making me think of the star card. I wonder if that's going to come up in the reading. Okay, so I feel like for you guys, pile 3, December is going to be all about rebuilding. Actually, let's see what's in this book, because I don't remember what these cards have to do with, but just off of what I'm looking at here, it's making me think of the star card, like the calm after a storm. Like I keep hearing that song. What's it called? After the Storm. Yeah, that's what it's called. After the Storm by Kali Uchis. Oh, and as I'm doing this, it's 11:11. So, yeah. But I feel like you have gone through a lot. Maybe it's been a tough year, a lot of stagnation, a lot of setbacks. But I feel like, I was about to say 2024, but I mean, it would make sense. Because like I was going to say, December is going to be a month where you are rebuilding. You are rebuilding your foundation after experiencing a tower moment or experiencing some craziness, okay? But yeah, let's just see what the book is saying. Wait, why can't I find... Come on now. Zoom me like this. Why can't I find the card? Yeah, I should slow down. Oh, well, we found this card. Okay. You are about to... What did I just love when this happens. Oh my goodness. Because listen to what it says. You are about to enter a positive and fertile period through which you will discover the secret of living an inspired and fulfilled life. Okay, this card is an acknowledgement of the spiritual progress you have made to date. Your angels and guides want you to know that while they understand that your journey has often been difficult, Okay? And perhaps even painful. The new phase of your life that is about to unfold will be one of wonderment and joy. Oh my, I can't make this up. I just said this. Like, okay, you have reached a level of consciousness, okay, that will easily support you through the coming time, the culmination of which will see you resonating to a higher and finer frequency. Music can help you access and more easily attune these higher frequencies. Listening to music that inspires and moves you will awaken sacred truths which have long been forgotten. Because these ancient truths stem from a higher vibration, they can only be accessed through the vibrations of sound. You cannot verbalize this knowledge because it is multidimensional in nature. However, you can attune it as your vibration is raised, and through this, you will discover new ways of looking at the world. You will become a source of wisdom and inspiration for many who will cross your path simply because of the energy and vibration you hold. The new energy you are about to access will surface as a deep inner knowing, bringing a new perspective on life. In the future, you may wish to use this energy to help others access these sound vibrations. Reiki or similar vibrational modalities are an excellent aid to the process. Wow. That was a mouthful. But wow. I mean, what did I say? So let's see. And I know healing is just going to piggyback off of that, but we're still going to read it. Okay. Creation is filled with the healing light of love. It is a light you can switch on at any time you wish. Dearest one, I am an angel of healing. I come to you for you are ready to heal. Close your eyes and feel my presence this very moment. Feel the light of the stars shining internally bright inside your heart. You are much greater than you know. You are so much more than this physical existence and eternally one with the spirit of life. Powerful beyond measure, for you hold the essence of creation within you. Know that the essence of life is love, and that love has the power to heal you. Be in touch with all you truly feel and unlock all that remains hidden in your heart. Take some time each day to write down your thoughts and feelings. Expressing yourself in this way may help activate your healing. Healing is a process, so be patient. At times, it may feel like things are getting worse. However, this is part of the healing process. As you start to release the many emotions you have stored inside, you may at times feel out of balance. Once again, be patient, for this is just part of the process. Trust for a beautiful transformation. I can't read right now. Is unfolding. Oh my goodness, because literally that's what I'm. Okay, pile 3. I'm done with you, okay? Because this is already telling me. This is literally already telling me that you are, this is the end of a phase. Like I said, like you are entering a period of your life where you're rebuilding, you are getting stuff back together. Things are like, I think things have been a little chaotic. Like you just had so many setbacks. Maybe you feel like you've made mistakes. Maybe you feel like, I don't know, like you've made mistakes. You've, got distracted. You had some setbacks, or even things out of your control kind of happened. But I definitely feel like December is going to be a month where you're getting things back together. Okay? So yeah, let's see. Where's the cards at? Oh, here we go. So we're going to choose from the bowl of answers. We're going to choose from the regular bowl of answers, and then I have a love one. And yeah, we're just going to see what happens with that. And yeah, so stick around to the end. So, Page of Cups, okay. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be some random miraculous events kind of happening for you in December where you're just like, I wasn't expecting this. 6 of Swords. Eight of Swords. And Queen of Cups. Okay, so that's interesting. That's interesting that we have Page of Cups and Queen of Cups, and then 8 of Swords and 6 of Swords. So yeah, I do feel like there's a lot of healing when it comes to your mind. yeah, I keep seeing the number 333. Maybe you need to look that up. But I feel like you are healing your mind, and then even just the way you talk, like how you communicate with others, but even how you communicate with yourself. You are learning how to, like, just think more positive, but not in a way where it's like you're not acknowledging your feelings. But I think you're just deciding to just, take on and have like a better mindset, because you're tired of beating yourself up. You're tired of thinking back to mistakes. You're tired of, like, maybe you're someone that struggles with anxiety. Maybe you struggle with anxiety, a lot of harsh self-criticism, things like that. And maybe you struggle with imposter syndrome or something. But I feel like your mindset is really going to be shifting, because I think you're going to be healing. And maybe it's because which card was that? I think it was this one. It was talking about love heals. Love heals. So I'm wondering if, like, you're going to be doing a lot of like self-love rituals, and just, doing things to love on yourself more. Or well, let's not say or. We'll say and. It could be or, but we'll say and. There could also be people around you loving on you and letting you know how great you are. Like, your friends, your family, maybe your lover. This could be a new lover. This could be someone you're already with. But I feel like the love of these certain people are going to be so healing for you, where you're just, I don't know, just feeling so good about yourself and so good about life, you know? So I want to move these over so you can kind of see them in the camera. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Ancient wisdom. Okay. So that's funny because, wait, what was I just saying? Because I feel like, I don't think I actually said it, but I feel like you're tapping into certain spiritual. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I said rituals. Okay, that's what I said. I said self love rituals. So I really do think you're gonna be doing some rituals. I think you're gonna be doing some like self love rituals. You're gonna be doing. Oh, excuse my robe. Okay, I'm actually wearing a robe right now. My bestie got this for me. Shout out to my bestie, if you're watching. You know who you are, because you got this robe. But anyway, yeah, I feel like you're gonna be doing like some type, well, this could be for some of you guys, doing some type of ritual that helps you with like really stepping up your self-worth, your confidence, because I feel like you're just gonna start feeling a lot more confident about yourself. But like I said, it could also be like the people around you that are just like just showing you so much love and support, and like really cheering you on, because I feel like in December there's going to be people really wanting to help you. Yeah, they're really wanting to help you and show you that they care, or be there for you in some type of way and work with you. And just, I just feel positive vibes. Okay, so let's see. Look, it's all good. Literally, you literally got it's all good. That's that's so beautiful. Pile 3. There is no need to worry. Like, I really feel like this is just such a good phase for you. Like, and it's not like, when I say phase, I don't mean like, okay, you have this is a phase and then it's gonna end. And no, I feel like the first part of your life was just meant to be difficult. It was meant to be difficult. Sorry to say that. That might be a little triggering, because it's just like, why would my life be meant to be difficult? Like, what does that even mean? right? But I think you've learned a lot of lessons. I think you've learned a lot about yourself. You've learned about your resilience. You've learned what not to do. You learned who not to be around. You've learned a lot. You've learned a whole bunch. You learned a whole bunch. And now it's like you're reaping the benefits of like all the mess that you've been through, because I feel like your life is about to do a complete like 180 where you are just feeling so good, like how it says it's all good. Like I really feel like it's about to be all good. It's all good right now. It's okay. Anyway, before I just keep going, uh you can't make this up. This is a whole other deck. And what does this say? Healing energy. And the fact that it's an egg, I think is very interesting, especially because I really feel like you're undergoing a rebirth. Oh yeah, it said that in this card. It said transformation. So I really feel like you're going through a rebirth where it's like, I just keep hearing laughter, like just so much laughter, just feeling so good to the point where you're almost like, is this too good to be true? Like, am I making this up? Am I like not making this up, but am I crazy? Am I delusional? Like, I see you like saying things like that because it's like, I feel like so many good things are going to be happening for you. But I also feel like you're tapping into something. I guess the healing energy. But with this Queen of Cups being here and then it being right under this music of the spheres, maybe, you start getting into frequencies. Because I love frequencies, okay? I listen to them every night before I go to sleep. And bruh, I feel like one of my favorite channels here on YouTube is Celestial Subliminals, and I've listened to some of them, and I kid you not, they work because they're frequencies, but they have like subliminal messages in them. And look, let's just say it helped me manifest some things, okay? Let's just say that. So definitely check them out on here on YouTube. They're really dope. But maybe tapping into that. But I also see you tapping into like feminine energy or something. You're tapping into some type of ancient wisdom that is like changing your mindset into a mind, I guess, that is not focused on lack and just always seeing the good in things. Of course, like I said, life is not perfect, gonna always be perfect, but I definitely feel like it's almost like it's like make me think of Venus or something, like Venus energy, just that pleasure. Like that's why I'm wondering if you're tapping into like maybe a certain, oh, okay. I'm wondering if some of you guys work with like dark feminine energy, like Kali, Hecate, Pele, Oya, like something like that. Or even we'll even throw Yemaya in there. She's not really, I wouldn't necessarily say that's dark energy. Anyway, and when I say dark, I don't mean bad. Okay? But yeah, we'll even throw Oshun in there. We'll throw Yemaya in there, Mami Wata, Lasaren, I'm trying to think who else. I keep saying but I definitely feel like you're tapping in. Yeah, you're tapping in to some type of energy that's making life more pleasurable for you. Very interesting. And then even how she's naked on this card. Like, what's going on, pile 3? Like, what you doing? I feel like it's gonna also be a very sensual month for you. Whether it's like, with somebody else. Or just like you really loving on yourself, like I said, like doing things to really pamper yourself and just doing those self-love rituals and like your skincare rituals and your hair rituals and just doting on yourself almost like and just really putting time and energy into your physical appearance and just feeling good. Like I just really see you wanting to feel good and then you're going to be feeling good. So, yeah. Yeah. And let's see. Forgiveness. Okay, see, that's what's happening here. Forgiveness. And trust. Okay. And empowerment. Okay, I love this for you, pile 3. Because, yeah, like, the fact that you even have empowerment here just makes me think of what I said earlier about maybe struggling from imposter syndrome sometimes. And Spirit is wanting you to feel empowered. And I feel like you're going to be tapping into this certain energy. And I'm wondering, like I said, if it's like you're working with a certain goddess, you're working with an Orisha, you're working with the law of assumption or something. There's something you're tapping into that's about to that's about to make you feel powerful as hell. Okay. And then also I think what you're doing is forgiving as well, like forgiving yourself for mistakes you've made, because I know I mentioned that earlier. So forgiving yourself for mistakes you made and like setbacks that may have been caused by you kind of sabotaging yourself, or even just forgiving the past in general, where it's like these certain things happened that was out of your control that made you maybe not trust the universe or trust that good things could happen for you. It's like all these piles are kind of connected today. Very interesting. But yeah, I want to pull from the regular bowl of answers first before we pull from the loved one. Okay. Look, trust your intuition. And we got the trust card. Literally. Got the trust card and trust your intuition. So, yeah, I definitely feel like this month you are going to be feeling very intuitive. Maybe there's going to be a lot of like vivid dreams or like a lot of like vivid messages, not vivid messages, but like synchronistic messages where you can't even deny, like at like, you know, when you just keep seeing something over and over, or you keep hearing the same message over and over, it's like this is not a coincidence. Like at this point it's not even a coincidence, because what, like, how am I seeing the same thing over and over? How am I getting the same message over and over? Okay, so trust that. And then we have time to work. So it's interesting that we're saying time to work, because this could be like, as far as career goes, this could be like a new job that you end up getting, or maybe you're going to be able to work more hours. Maybe you're getting like 2 jobs, or maybe even your business starts picking up or something like that. But I definitely see you like making more money or something. But with time to work, it's also making me think of yourself, like you working on yourself. You want to work on yourself, or you've been working on yourself. Okay. Fuck everyone's opinions. Do you? Okay. Wow, this is funny. We have surprise. Your intentions have manifested quicker than expected. See, yeah, I definitely feel like this is a month where you're gonna, it's like you're entering a very happy phase of your life. And not, when I say phase, like I said, it's not like this is just a phase and it's gonna go away. It's almost like, yeah, the first part of your life was just very difficult, and now it's like things are about to start happening so miraculous, like boom, 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 like that. And it's just going to be like, whoa, like, am I crazy? Like I said earlier, I think I was saying that earlier. Like, am I crazy? Is this too good to be true? Like, what's going on here? You know what I mean? So yeah. So with time to work and surprise, sorry, I'm like stuttering and stumbling over my words, but I also feel like this could be a surprise offer from a job. Like maybe you work somewhere already. Oh, and it's 11:33. Wow, okay. So maybe you work somewhere and maybe they surprisingly are like, "Oh, like do you want to raise or not do you want to raise?" Sorry, y'all, I had an interruption, but let's look at the rest of these. Okay, so we have finance, stocks, banker, investing, teaching, financial literacy, money, trucks, accounting, manifesting. Okay, so yeah, like I definitely feel like like it said, you're entering a fruitful period of your life. Like you're entering a very fruitful period of your life, and you're just like gonna be really, really happy. Like, because it's giving abundance. Because I know this is saying finance and talking about investing and stuff. So yeah, that could be another thing. Like though, with your career, like, because I definitely feel like for some of you guys, like I was gonna say this, but I think I lost train of thought, or maybe I did say it and I forgot that I said this because I had to stop the video. But I think I wanted to say, if I did not say, some of you guys with businesses, I feel like your clientele is about to pick up. Like your clientele is really, really about to pick up. And it's going to feel like a surprise. But I do think it has something to do with the work you're doing, like the work you're doing on yourself and maybe the things that you've actually been working on. But I think it also has a lot to do with your self-concept. I think that's what it is. Because like, even though I did say, we talk about career and stuff, I think it's more so like something you're doing that's causing all these opportunities to come your way. Like I feel like you've really been working on yourself, or you're currently working on yourself. And it's bringing in more money, it's bringing in more opportunities, it's bringing more fulfillment. Opposition. Opposites attract. The ops, you have what I want. Okay. So, yeah. I definitely feel like you've been feeling like you had to overcome a lot of opposition. But I feel like that's over though. That's over. But with the opposites attract, this is kind of making me think of what I said earlier, as far as I think there's going to be people around you also that are going to be very supportive and loving on you and wanting to be around you and wanting to help you and advise you and cheer you on and, stuff like that. Like, I just feel like a really loving energy around you that makes you feel like you can go on. You know what I mean? Wow. And it's funny that we're talking about people in this one, but this one's actually kind of negative. But it says people are intimidated because you're powerful. See, and I think it's because you're tapping into something. You were already powerful, but I feel like you're tapping into something. You're definitely tapping into something, and you are I don't know, like it's like you're realizing how powerful you are. You're realizing how powerful you are. And oh yeah, and look, this says empowerment. Yeah, you're tapping into your inner strength, your inner power, and I feel like it's going to really shine through you, and people are going to be kind of intimidated a little bit. Unfortunately. But, I mean, that sounds like a them problem. Okay, so let's talk about your love life, okay? Let's kind of throw these over here. Dang, where are the love cards? Okay, sorry, y'all, I had to get the cards. Okay, so, all right, let's see. What's going on with pile three's love life? Okay. Ooh, and then we got soulmate at the bottom of the card. I mean, the deck. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, let's see. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And then chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Ooh, okay. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. And ooh, okay, pile three. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Ooh, okay, pile three. Didn't I say though? I said pile three, this is gonna be a sensual month for you. I said that. So I feel like for those of you that are in relationships already, maybe y'all are tapping into some things like maybe y'all are tapping into some new things like trying some new things in the bedroom, you know. Yeah, but you know what? We go save that for another reading, okay? So we're gonna save that for another reading because like the love readings or the love portion of each of these piles have been a little intense. So we're gonna do a separate love reading, okay? um okay, so anywho, yeah, and then okay, so the fact that we got codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life, they're talking about like, addictions. And when you think addictions, you're probably thinking like alcohol and stuff like that. But for me, what I'm getting here, it's almost like y'all are addicted to each other. Like it's giving locked in, equally yoked or something. Like, so for some of you guys, this could be you meeting someone new, or maybe you've been dating someone recently where you're like, oh, I'm really feeling this person, or like, whatever the case may be for your scenario. But I feel like you and somebody else are locked in. Okay, y'all are locked in with each other. Or if you aren't with anyone, you're about to meet someone where it's like y'all are locked in, or maybe someone's coming back from the past. We'll see with the love. Where is it? The love bucket. Where? Oh, here it is. The love message bowl. I mean, I said the bucket. But yeah. You and somebody are locked in. Okay? Y'all are locked in, or you're about to be, where it's just like, whoa, 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 whoa. This is intense. Like, especially because it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So, okay. But yeah, for those of you guys that are in a relationship already, like a committed relationship, I think some of y'all are going to feel called to tap into something else, like in the bedroom, and it's going to be causing, like, a deeper bond within the relationship. Okay, so, but anyway. Nice voice. Okay. So, okay, y'all can't even see that because I wrote this with pen. So, nice voice. Yeah, you're definitely going to be in communication with someone. Like, I feel like maybe for some of you guys, someone from the past is going to try to come back and communicate with you. For some of y'all, and for some of you guys, it's like, yeah, that's who you're going to be feeling addicted to or attracted to, or maybe you guys just can't stay away from each other. But for some of you guys, this is someone new, possibly, and it's like immediately like boom, there's a spark, like boom, 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 and it's like you guys are just talking all the time, and it's like y'all just can't stay away from each other, like something like that. Or if you're just with someone, like I said, it's like you guys are growing closer, like maybe the relationship, the communication is getting better, like maybe things were weird regarding communication, and now you guys are able to communicate better with each other. Oh wow, okay. Interesting. We have, I don't think I want a relationship right now. Okay. So this could be you or someone else saying this, but I don't even feel like, okay, because what I'm getting for some of you guys, it's like there's someone that you're locked in with, that you're gonna be locked in with. Because this is with these cards over here, it's giving very sensual. It's giving a very sensual energy, but for some of you guys, it's like you don't want to jump into anything too fast. You don't want to jump into anything too fast. For those of you that are still feeling things out with someone that you currently just met, or if you haven't met them yet, it's like you're gonna meet them, and then it's like things start happening so fast that you're like, whoa, 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 gotta slow this down. We gotta slow it down. Even with like if you already met this person, it's like you're like, okay, we gotta slow this down. Okay. Nice body. See? Look. And what did I keep pointing out over there? Like, yeah, very sensual. It's giving very sensual. A very sensual month, Pot 3. Okay. And then you're like having to be like, whoa, 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 okay, let's slow things down. Let's slow things down. Or you're trying to explore. Look, we gonna have to do another reading, okay? Because I don't want y'all's reading to get extra long, because these love readings have been taking over the whole reading for for most piles. Wow, look, I am so sorry for everything. So yeah, I definitely feel, like I said earlier, there's someone that may try to come back and try to like make effort, even though like in the past maybe they ghosted you or didn't want to put effort or whatever, and they may be coming back apologizing for everything, or yeah, and then maybe you guys decide to reconcile. But for some of you guys, I feel like you're like, because there's someone else that you're locked in with, or maybe just because you're like, nah, this ain't it, and then it's making room for this new person to come. Okay. So yeah, I just want to pull one more. Oh, snooze by SZA. See, look, y'all, Pile 3, I want y'all to come back at the end of the month and just tell me what happened during your month, because I feel like some of you guys are like falling in love, or deeper in love, or falling into deep like with someone this month, okay? All right, so that was your reading, pile number 3. If it resonated with you, let me get some roses in the comments, because this got really lovey-dovey. And then I also feel like you need to give yourself roses for like all this stuff that you've been through and the work you've been doing on yourself, because it's paying off. It's about to pay off, okay? So I hope you have a great rest of the day, pile number 3. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you're updated every single time I drop something new. Make sure y'all check out my website, housemystic.com, to purchase all of my art. That information is in the description. If you want to get a reading, that information is in the description. If you want to follow me on all social media platforms, that's in the description. Yes, everything you need to know about me and where else you could find me, okay, that is in the description as well. Oh, and let me also say, those of you that are in Atlanta, definitely check out the link below because I am doing in-person sessions in Atlanta, sound bath sessions, readings, Reiki sessions, all of that. So yeah, check that out at the link in my description, okay? I hope you have a great rest of the day and I'll talk to you again soon. Peace.